In this world full of pressure and challenges, whether it is emotional setbacks or difficulties in life, we often feel hurt. However, the real healing begins with the inner transformation. Self-love is not selfishness, but a powerful force that can repair the cracks in the heart. When we love ourselves, we will find that all pain, loss, and fear can be transformed into strength and light. When you can love yourself, you will find that the sadness in your heart will gradually melt, replaced by strength and forgiveness. Only self-love can heal all the scars in your heart. Only inner self-love can turn sadness into wisdom and growth. Self-love is the first step towards healing. When we can accept our imperfections and look at ourselves with compassion, we can release our inner pain. This kind of love does not come from the recognition of the outside world, but from the appreciation and acceptation of one's own essence. Self-love does not mean avoiding difficulties, but enabling us to maintain inner peace and strength in the face of challenges. When we learn to love ourselves, our hearts will gradually heal and finally get out of the darkness. Many people regard self-love as a kind of vulnerability, but self-love is actually the greatest strength. When we can give ourselves warmth and support in difficulties, our inner strength will continue to increase. This kind of power can lead us beyond pain and finally find inner peace. When we no longer rely on external recognition, but draw strength from the heart, we can stand firm in the storm of life and find our own happiness. Each of us will face pain and loss at some stage of our lives. Sometimes we feel lonely and helpless, and it seems that we can't find any comfort. Self-love is a bright road to healing. When we stop self-criticism and look at ourselves with a tolerant attitude, the pain in our hearts will gradually weaken. We must learn to love ourselves and give ourselves time and space to heal. This kind of self-love is not selfish, but allows us to reconnect the inner strength and gradually find the light from the darkness. In modern society, we are often expected to reach certain standards, whether it is success, appearance, or behavior. This kind of pressure often makes us fall into anxiety and self-doubt. However, true freedom comes from inner acceptance and self-love. When we learn to no longer be demanding of ourselves, but embrace our shortcomings with compassion, we can find true freedom. This kind of inner freedom can help us get rid of the shackles of the outside world, so that we can maintain inner peace and happiness under any circumstances. When we experience pain or low tide, we often feel that we need external forces to save us. However, the greatest healing power comes from inner self-love. This kind of love can gently soothe our wounds and let us find strength in difficulties. When we are willing to love ourselves, our hearts will gradually recover and we will be able to face various challenges in life. Self-love is the foundation of healing everything. It makes us no longer rely on the outside world, but draws infinite strength from the bottom of our hearts. We often think that loving others is the greatest responsibility in life, but we forget the importance of loving ourselves. Only by loving ourselves first can we truly love others. When we can accept and love ourselves, our love for others will be true, unconditional love. This kind of love no longer comes from lack or need, but from inner abundance and integrity. When we learn to love ourselves, our relationship will also become more harmonious, because we no longer need to seek satisfaction from others, but treat the world with a loving heart.